We have Ludvig and Anish Giri here with us, and the game finished in a draw, as far as you know. But it was a long game. What happened during all this time?
Well, I think I had a huge advantage. Anish tells me that he thought the ending was a draw throughout. I have been told I'm a bit of an optimist when it comes to chess, and in particular my own chances. So I certainly thought I was winning, but I couldn't figure out how.
But which exactly moment you mean that you were still winning or you were winning?
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, I was just optimistic. It's not like
you are talking about this Rockin Game, right?
Yeah, I was optimistic, but it's not like I saw something concrete. It just seemed to me to be very difficult to defend, and Anish defended it. So well done to him.
Yeah, I mean, of course, White has to be optimistic. I mean, if he thinks agrees to a draw at that point, then where he's going to create chances. But I think the game got interesting after I decided not to play bishop h3, which is absolutely natural and totally fine for black. I played instead knight e6, missing queen f2. Then after knight g5, I could have gone knight h3 check, I believe, which also should be fine. I mean, we'll trade on h3, I guess queen g3, we'll trade, I go h5, and we get an endgame, which is, I mean, basically fine for black. But I've decided to, I took this gambling to a whole new level, so I decided to see what happens after queen g6, and then I saw rook d4, and then I'm kind of lost if I play normal, so I decided to at least give a pawn, and then I have some practical chances, although when he took the second one, I mean, I thought must already be really lost, but then somehow it's not that easy in the time trouble, because I mean, it reminds me of my game against Fabiano. I also had a lot of pawns in candidates tournament, and then I gave all of them just to get the endgame pawn up. And I'm pretty sure the endgame is drawn, because if I had not been, I would have never gone for it. I mean, in the first place, I mean, I can just make some other move and hope for his time pressure. But I was sure the endgame is drawn, and I think it is. Just at some point, you shouldn't panic.
So Anish just mentioned that you had two pawns up, actually, and why did you give the second pawn? I mean, probably could have kept it.
Well, at that point I was terrified of my king situation, and then you could say that I should have done something about my king safety earlier, but that was kind of the cost of getting these pawns, that my king was in some trouble, but yeah.
So you think he had enough compensation at this point?
For one?
No.
Only for one pawn?
No. No, I mean, for sure I thought I was winning there as well. Yeah.
So Anish, last question to you. How do you make it? I mean, for example, yesterday's game, today's game, it seems that you're a really good defender.
Well, it helps when opponent offers a draw in a bad position for you. When they don't, as you saw today, it becomes a little more difficult. Then you have to... But of course, I mean, I pushed my luck a little bit too far today, I believe, but maybe just not far enough. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. Have a good rest after a long game.